Hi, this is Dylan. Welcome to Daily Trading Analysis video. Today is a Tuesday, 21st of July, and we're gonna start off with the euro against the US dollar. Alright, so as you can see, the price was kind of little change at still being supported at the support level of 1.0821, attempting to break lower. So let's zoom in the small time frame itself. For example, the 1 hourly chart, we are actually seeing the price is already closing lower and lower. So that actually signals that the price is about to break below the support level in the 4 hourly charts very soon. But however, if we zoom in the 15-minute charts, we are seeing some form of a retracement, or rather some signs of rebound from the support level itself. However, we are definitely looking at price to fall even further. So if price were to be able to retrace at this moment, that would be a good chance for those who have yet to short the euro against US dollar. That would be a good opportunity to go for the shorts, and you may want to look at the price of 1.0839, somewhere closer to this price, to go for the short again. But however, if price were to break, however, at this moment itself, not advisable to do anything unless you actually really see a retracement. If not, we are expecting price to actually fall much further. If we look at the day one chart itself, we have a double top right here, and yes, we are actually expecting price to fall all the way back to the previous support level at the price of 1.0536, or even much lower to 1.0468. Alright, so that's pretty much for the euro against US dollar. Next, we have the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So as you can see, the price has rebounded off from the lowest at the price of 0.65, and has gained and retraced pretty significantly. Basically, believe that there's a lot of short position that's been closed, which actually causes the price to rebound that much. But however, we are definitely still looking at price to go even lower, or rather to fall even further, as the monetary policy itself for the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, whereby they are looking to, or rather they may cut interest rate again. Therefore, against the US dollar, which is definitely looking for a rate hike, that would definitely cause the Kiwi to depreciate against the US dollar even further. So key level that we're actually looking at to go for a short opportunity will be somewhere at the price of 0.6646. Alright, that will be when it touches the 55 moving average in the 4-hourly chart, or rather in the 1-hourly chart itself. Alright, that will be the price of about the same, slightly higher, about 20 pips higher than the 200 moving average, before we actually look for the short opportunity. Alright, so that would be key level to go for the short, as for the price to fall all the way back to its lowest, or rather all the way to the bottom of the falling trend channel itself, or even breaking below it. Alright, so that's for the New Zealand dollar against US dollars. And next, we have the pound against the US dollar. Right now, we are actually seeing the price is being supported at the 200 moving average, somewhere the support level of 1.5554. Alright, however, if you zoom in the smaller time frame itself, well, what we are actually expecting is that price may still be able to gain further, because the Bank of England, as the Governor Carney has also said that they are actually, it's about time that they also start to raise interest rate. That actually helps to boost the pound. So it is still kind of hard to decide whether the pound will appreciate against the US dollar as of now. But however, if looking at the current situation, if we look at the past record in the 4-hourly charts, whenever price actually begins to appreciate within the rising trend channel, in this case, it is usually in a very steep manner. Right, and so as you can see over here as well, right now we are seeing a little bit too much of a consolidation and a little bit too much of a retracement as well. So this time round, we might be able to expect price to retrace even further, and with the feeble expansion itself, we are actually expecting price to fall all the way to the price of 1.5479 before we actually look for another long opportunity. And if it breaks lower, then we are of course looking at the bottom of the rising trend channel itself. Alright, so that's for the pound against US dollar. Next we have the Aussie against the US dollar. Alright, so price is still kind of little change, but it's about to reach the previous low. Alright, the price for 0.7327. Ever since it has already broken below the key support level 0.7368, we are definitely expecting price to fall even further, given the fact that the Reserve Bank of Australia may still continues to cut interest rate further, and this one itself, during the monetary policy, the Reserve Bank of Australia has also signaled that the currency level of the Aussie can still be lower. Alright, so that is a very big hint right there, and therefore we are definitely expecting price to fall even further. However, if price were to be able to retrace at this very moment, then you may want to look for a short opportunity at the price of 0.7400, somewhere close to the 200 moving average. Alright, but however, if it continues to fall, we are expecting price to fall all the way back to the trend line right here itself. And if it breaks lower, then that will be at the key, or rather the final exhaustion level at 0.7255. So that is for the Aussie against US dollar. Next we have the dollar against the Japanese yen. Alright, in the 4-hourly chart we are seeing the price is slowly but steadily appreciating, as it is still trading above all moving averages. Right, and just a tip itself for the dollar against the Japanese yen, whenever it starts to break out of a formation of a consolidation or retracement, the appreciation is usually steep and fast in a way, and usually there is very little retracement seen during the process of appreciation, if you actually look back at the previous at the past record itself. Alright, so I'm not going to touch so much on that, but however, if you were to look for a long opportunity itself, in the 15-minute time frame, it is quite surprising that the 200 moving average has been very well respected for the dollar against Japanese yen. So if you would like to look for a long to capture the trend itself, you might want to wait for price to retrace further enough, or rather closer enough to the 200 moving average before looking for a long. And of course, the price we're expecting the appreciation will goes to is all the way at least back to the key exhaustion level at 125.99, and actually the key level that we're actually looking for, or rather the final level, is at the price of 128. Alright, so that's for dollar against Japanese yen. Last but not least, we have the dollar against Swiss franc. This will be a little bit different from the dollar against the Japanese yen, which is not that straightforward, in the sense that it does not really appreciate all the way in a straight line, but rather there should be significant retracement being seen before price continues to appreciate. And if we look at the scenario right now, if I were to take this out, alright, currently price is already at the top of a rising trend channel, so might as well we just wait for price to retrace further before we actually look for another long opportunity itself. For myself, I would not even want to, I wouldn't even I would also not go for a short anyway, because that is pretty much against the fundamental, as the dollar should be appreciating against the Swiss franc. So we'll be just waiting for retracement at least till it touches the 55 moving average. Alright, so that's pretty much for the dollar against the Swiss franc. With that, I've come to the end of today's trading analysis video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.